wood on top of wood, didn't they?
Yeah, let's just pick one.
Lived in a cosily ordinary 1960s house like this.
By the way, I like Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen. I like the LLB. I like him.
I think we have grown into him.
Yeah, I like him.
I don't think we realised he was doing a thing back then.
Would you let the owners of this eccentric Edwardian cottage loose in your living room? Well, all that's about to happen on Changing Rooms.
Here's the thing, though. If people getting stuff done for free,
Yeah.
deal with it.
But also, if you are...
Deal with it.
See, I know my neighbours and we get on quite well, but I think I've been in their houses once, maybe twice, and vice versa, right? I certainly wouldn't let them into my house with a paintbrush with me not present.
No.
So,
No.
there is an element of, and I'm going to say it, asking for it.
Schoolteachers Travis and Charlotte have lived in their 1960s home near Basildon for 7 years. Their living room is in dire need of some lessons in love after incessant bullying by their 3 young daughters. Why would anyone go to the trouble and expense of owning a television quite that large?
Wow.
I mean, if you think about it, if you sat on the interestingly stained sofa...
Gosh, I don't remember it being so insulting.
Judgy.
Really, you'd be wanting to watch the soap opera that is these curtains. Look at it. All of...
Sauce from Milk Table 3.
This is some...
Human life is here. Tragedy, happiness, highs, lows. And the furniture, well...
Let's bear in mind he's going to stick a chandelier somewhere in this room, isn't he?
Probably up his ass.
Let's say it arrived flat-packed. In fact, I'll wager that even the rocking horse came with an instruction booklet in...
Oh no. This is why... Okay, now I can see why people hated him, because he was an arrogant...
Well, yeah, but that was part of his thing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
kind of
This
a
would have been-
dandy, a fussy dandy,
This
and
was mid-90s.
comedy posh. But this is like maybe just at the dawn of IKEA, when flat pack furniture got trendy.
Scandinavian. But Oliver Heath, the Karate Kid of design, what does he do with instruction books? Does he read them? Oh no, he rips them up. Two doors down couldn't be more different. Andrea and Robin are ex-publicans and Edwardian enthusiasts who've clad their home in timber. And the ancient decor in their bedroom is enough to send...
Oh, mate. Now, I'm a little bit of ashamed of our house because we've not decorated it since the kids were really tiny. But this looks like Most Haunted.
Can I just say something? Watching you doing commentary on Changing Rooms is my new favourite thing. It was my idea to watch this, but watching you do the commentary is my new favourite thing. It's a bit like watching the telly with you when we watch Dinner Date. But this is brilliant, man. I can see a solo series.
They've been swinging off that wallpaper, haven't they? They've just ripped it down. No, that's not even like a little. That's a concerted
Shivers
effort.
down anyone's spine.
The bears.
Apparently, the whole house is haunted, but I know for a fact no ghost would come into this room alone. Too spooky. Look at the corner, look. Shades of wallpapers past, oozing creepily through.
He's very good looking, isn't he?
He's devilishly handsome, yes.
I'd never considered it before. Now, of course, we know him with the goatee. But he's very good looking.
Yeah.
And then, well, there's a bed to be entombed in. It's rather nice the way they've done this with the, what looks like Cardinals' pyjamas. Oh, yeah, now.
Oi! This is what I can't bear on reality television shows, and this is why I would never do Come Dine With Me.
Yeah.
Shoes on the bed.
Yeah.
I don't care how scruffy my bedroom is. No shoes on the bed.
Yeah.
Now, it's not comfortable, and I feel as if I should be wearing my best suit and I should have coins on my eyes. Is Gordon Wistance frightened of the dark? Does Gordon Wistance have a bell, a book, and a candle in his pocket? Because I think he might...
By the way, The skills it takes. He does this all backwards. Doesn't look at the
On
door
my
handle.
eyes.
He's going to open that.
Is
with
Gordon Wistons frightened of the dark?
Looking at that door
Does
handle.
Gordon Wistons have a bell,
Yeah.
a book,
Look,
and
look,
a
look,
candle
look,
in
look,
his...
look.
Reaching.
He's going to go for it. Doesn't miss it. It's perfectly. He knows rooms. He knows straight there. Boom. Hand on it. Got it. No messing around. That is skills.
I think those cuffs he's wearing are like cat's whiskers. He sort of uses them to sense distances.
Could be, yeah. Very long sleeve.
I think he might need...
Very handsome man. If he had a sensible haircut.
Oh
you know.
no, well that haircut has
Yeah.
come in and out since then.
Yeah.
Don't you remember Richard?
Madeley.
thingy? No, the one that kept crashing his car.
Oh,
Little Richard.
Little Richard, yes.
Yeah, he had that. He had an attempt at that, but it wasn't quite as lustrous.
Little. Yeah, when Little Richard was going to die because he crashed that car. He was in the coma for like 3 weeks.
And then he did it again.
Yeah, like an absolute melt.
them.
All the clubs are being closed down.
Morning. Right.
Morning. Oh,
This room is shocking.
Well, hang on a second. Oh, so they swap houses.
yes.
Oh.
The neighbours do it. That's what I mean.
So they do know that it's not one of those. It's not like 60-minute makeover where you go out and they do it while you're at the shops.
No.
Right. So it's okay. I got it.
Absolutely shocking. Now, what are we doing for Andrew and Robin? What do you want us to do?
Yeah, somewhere where they can come to chill
My doll's house looked like that before my mum threw it on the bonfire.
That wallpaper is something else, isn't
out from the busyness of all the children.
It's got to be restored into an Edwardian theme, I think.
Okay, good. Well, I'm on the right lines then, which is marvellous. Now,
it? So you've decided already. Oh, I'm on. What do you want? Oh, good. I'm on the right lines.
They always designed it. It was always their vision.
What, the people?
No, the designer.
Oh.
So sometimes the people would be going, I don't think they're going to like that, and they would plough on regardless.
Okay.
let me show you these colours. That's the first colour.
Oh,
Right.
white, yeah, I know that one.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
The second colour
This could be a contrast.
Bright pink.
is actually no.
No, that's cool.
Gentle mauve.
Lovely.
The lilac. Lilac.
The third thing I want to show you is this. Now, I think
One of those chairs with a dildo that goes up and down.
this is absolutely beautiful. Don't you think that is?
This is in danger of looking quite stylish.
Let's see what he does with it.
Going to have a feature wall, obviously.
Oh,
Fabulous.
that's lovely.
Now, that's
As
the
long as
good.
there's no taping off and doing sort of stripes or some sort of paint effect.
Okay, this is all good news, I think.
Yes.
And it's topped off by a picture. Now, I thought, well, Edwardian, yeah, but, you know, that era happened in other countries as well.
He's gonna do stripes.
i.e. Scandinavia, specifically Sweden. And this is all heavily influenced by Carl Larsson, who was a big pioneer of the Gustavian style, okay? And that's where I want to go with it. Now, do you think that they're
Is he going to put wood cladding down the sides?
I'm not quite sure.
Gonna-
what's
I
going
don't
on.
understand
Love
why
it.
the two colours
Did he
come in.
just say the Edwardian era happened in other countries as well?
Yeah, I don't think they called it the Edwardian
No.
era. If we're going to be sticklers,
Just that period in time.
but there were other people around that same time.
Just that period in time. By the way, White Wolf, thank you for the sub. Billy Bouncy, thank you for the sub. That was a follow. Thank you.
I think they will.
I think they will.
It's calm enough.
I think it's completely
I
different to
think
what they were
anything is going to be better
thinking
than
of.
that.
All right, let's see what's going on.
Remind me a little bit about what you wanted for Charlotte and Travis's room.
Look at his trousers. I like that. The three-quarter length trousers.
Now. There's always okay. I wouldn't let these guys loose on my house, would you? But it's not going to be them. It's going to be him. And I do remember he was prone to
Go on,
sort
what's
of
his trademark?
a little bit wackiness, if I remember rightly.
I'm disappointed we haven't got a Linda Barker or the other lady.
Anna Ryder Richardson.
But let's see where we go with
Wanted
these.
something that was sophisticated.
Yeah.
Family
orientated.
tonal.
Bit of wallpaper
Multi-
hanging off.
She said sophisticated wallpaper. She said sophisticated and tonal. What does
Yeah.
tonal mean?
Different tones.
We wanted something that was sophisticated.
orientated.
Tonal.
Family orientated and tonal.
And multifunctioning.
Yeah.
So a room. Right.
Right.
Let's see what
And?
how he translates that.
Quirky. Yes, maybe
Come on.
something quirky.
Come on, there was something else.
Okay. Well, underlying, we wanted something that perhaps the children could find, like perhaps a little mouse scurrying around the floor.
There we go. There it is.
Underlying, we thought we would get something the children would like going around.
She wasn't going to say it, and he made her say it.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Functioning.
He's going to draw a flipping mouse, or he's going to have some sort of mechanical mouse
And
train.
Quirky. Yes, maybe
Come on.
something quirky.
come on, there was something else.
Okay. Well, underlying, we wanted something that perhaps the children could find, like perhaps a little mouse scurrying around the floor.
A little mouse.
Yes.
You're testing me.
Okay, good.
But I will rise to the challenge.
Good.
Okay, so the
As
first
if he hasn't
one.
already planned it out.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, I was listening.
Yay!
I
He
know
was.
it.
He listens.
Okay.
You're going to do the whole room like
I
a
like
piece of
it.
cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah?
like that look.
Perfect.
So it's a tonal colour scheme.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So here you go. Here's a drawing of the room.
Where's my mouse?
I don't know what's going on there.
Custard.
You wait for the mouse. The mouse will come to you. Don't you worry.
Why are people grumpy?
Giving them shush. Everything they want.
She speak. Look at that. Her face.
I know, she's like, get him.
Look at her face. Look, rightfully so. You talk to me like that, I'll pour this paint over your
Also,
head, you
she's-
absolute arse.
She's been a landlady. She'd bar that.
Yeah, you speak to me. Oi! Sorry, Andy. Sorry, mate. What did you fucking say to me? What did you fucking say to me?
Actually, look at her. She's looking at Andy, and Andy knows.
Yeah.
It's like,
TV people, the arrogance of... if you've ever worked in TV, the arrogance.
get her.
And they're still. You missed a bit.
I can't read.
Come on.
I wouldn't miss a bit of his flipping face if
Nah.
he talked to me like that.
Nah, you speak to me like that, sunshine. I will. Can we stop filming it? Otherwise, this is going to be banned for violence.
Workload.
Right. Okay. Right. What we're doing is we're doing all these overlapping rectangles because that's kind of.
We're doing all these overlapping rectangles, guys.
Sounds great. What could possibly
Pete says,
go wrong?
I was just reminded that there was a designer on this show. Oh, I remember this. I think Liz Wagstaff, who went to prison for lying about having cancer in order to get money out of people.
What?
That
A
rings a bell.
theme for the room, overlapping rectangles, like that.
Right.
Now I've done a drawing here.
So we're putting a panel on the wall first.
Yeah.
And then we're putting them on, and then we're cutting the middles out.
That's right.
And they're not happy. You're getting all this, and you're not happy.
No, I'm quite impressed, but I have a few reservations.
Okay, you just can't please some people.
This looks a hell of a lot less scary.
He
Much
can't-
better. That looks so much better.
I said the name because Pete. I trust Pete to know these things. Go on, what's the story?
Yeah, it says here, Elizabeth Wagstaff, designer Liz's post-changing room career went downhill in 2000 when she was sentenced to a year in prison for deceiving friends and colleagues out of £54,000 by claiming she had terminal cancer. She claimed she needed cash for medical treatment in the US, but instead bought designer clothes. Her victims included Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen's wife and Anna Ryder Richardson.
Hi, Chihuahua.
It does indeed.
Doesn't that look good? Because the bed looks much fresher as well, without all that Cardinals pyjamas going on it. What are you doing with the
Cardinals
wood?
pyjamas line already, Lawrence. And I know you have to say it a couple of times. You don't
And
know
they
if
don't
they're
know
going
if
to
it's
keep
gonna
it
leak,
in.
yes.
But that just means that it ends up. I bet we get another one.
Bed. I'm hoping to paint it.
Do you see what just happened to her face?
It fell.
It did.
Aren't these people thick?
This is the way they talk.
It just went bonk. Is that a bad thing?
Yes.
Don't touch the bed.
Well, can I just say that...
No. And you're quoting who?
Andrea.
A very lower volume than what she would say.
If she really wants to keep it, then obviously we'll keep it. But it won't necessarily suit the room. It's also very good for this sort of Carl Larsson, Gustavian, Scandinavian style.
What concerns me more...
Yeah, but they said don't touch the bed.
Yeah, don't touch the bed. I mean, it's their house, so...
So I'm feeling a bit disappointed by this. It's all quite khaki. It's all quite restrained. Is this Oliver? Or is this
He's
you?
followed the brief very well. And when he's not throwing his teddy in the corner, we're getting on very well, aren't we?
Oh, has he been throwing his
Oh,
teddy in the
tension.
corner? Oh, really? Already?
A little bit.
It's only just arrived, for goodness sake. What have you been doing to him?
Not a lot. I think we're just quite definite on what we want. And we're protecting our friends in it.
They can redress it, can
Yes.
they paint it?
I'd perhaps rather they didn't paint it.
So, what is the problem with the bed then?
Well, I think Andrew bought it at an antique fair or an auction,
Yeah.
and she's quite fond of it. I just know she loves the shape of it, and she's
I love the shape of beds. That it's like rectangle,
They're
isn't
gonna.
it?
You know what they're gonna do?
Yeah.
they're gonna staple something on the front of the bed, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh. He wants to paint it.
Oh God.
Yeah. Do not, whatever do not saw it, break it.
Okay. At the moment, I'm having difficulty. There are nails all over the top.
Yeah.
It just looks a bit scruffy. It looks a
Yeah.
bit worn.
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
looks shoddy. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
If we strip all the wax off and
Right.
paint it, I'd like to paint it a sort of a cream satin colour. We can improve on this.
Well, that would look nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's hypnotising you, as they say in America. Hypnotising. He's hypnotising you.
Yes.
Definitely yes, yes.
Definitely yes from me,
Yes.
from my
Yeah.
camp.
Now, these sofas that we bought, £150 off the internet. We are going to spray dye the sofas and machine wash the cushion covers.
Why?
Yeah, and we're going to spray it brown.
But the green may not work with the spray.
That is absolutely right.
So a damp kid sits on that sofa.
This was one of the biggest TV shows. It ran for years.
Shall we make them some new cushions with brown material? Shall we just spray dye it?
Yeah. The old spray dye, very popular.
So
green
could
may
we
not
try
work.
one panel before we make a decision?
Let's spray the back one of the chair, see
Okay.
how the dye takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get our suits on and spray.
Jolly, jolly music.
Yeah,
Vandalising the neighbour's house.
I mean, we'll get done for showing that. Oh, they're ripping the bed. Whoa, 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 whoa! The bed. Look what they're doing. They're ripping it. Don't touch the bed. That was the only thing.
1, 2, 3.
Stop it, what you doing? Remember your vow. Remember your vow. You've still got to live here. They're going to bugger off and leave you to it. Are you insane?
Well, that was pointless.
Who got inside the sofa for that shot?
That was pointless, wasn't it? Can you put a bit of plastic over the camera and we'll spray it and we'll pretend that you're spray dyeing a thing I've never heard of, the actual sofa.
Morning, Andy. You right?
Mr. Winston's, good morning. There is a
What do you make of all
rather
that,
lot of MDF going on here, mate.
Of course there is.
MDF. I mean, MDF is cheap, crappy wood. I think those shelves are like the MDF, but that's it. You wouldn't want to make a feature out of MDF.
It's a cost-saving exercise.
You
want
don't
wood.
say.
You'd want wood.
You know, I'm not a major fan of MDF, but because I want.
Sorry, you eating something, mate? Sorry, are you chewing on a nut or something? Look at him.
Good morning. There is a
What do you make of all
rather
that,
lot
then?
of MDF going on here, mate. Right.
It's a cost-saving exercise. You know, I'm not a major fan of MDF, but because I want.
Finishing his breakfast off there.
They'll have had bacon butties.
Flipping it. We're not having a lock-in, but we will finish this, and we're going to find the. Don't worry, we're going to do the winner of the slogan competition for the ad. So don't worry. So we're going to go a little bit late tonight, but
There will be a conclusion to this nonsense.
Yes.
I want a tongue and groove all the way around the room to about 5 foot. If I did it in proper TG&V, it costs a fortune.
Are you not concerned that this lovely
TG&V.
Tongue and groove
imagination
and
whacking all this
tongue,
MDF in?
groove and
This is
TG&V? Tongue and groove and
TGV. I don't know.
But I know it is MDF,
I must
but
know.
it's quite good because it's got a pressed grain on it.
Okay.
So eventually, when it's all put up and painted in, it does look pretty realistic. And I think for the time being, that's about it, really.
Oh,
they're really brown, aren't
That's a complete success. They're nice and clean, though, aren't they?
tongue and groove.
Well, so the die has
And the V joint.
the V joint. Let's get a close up for the people, boys and girls at
Well,
home.
it's like that. If you
that,
imagine a V joint.
It's that. The die. I've got some bad news. The die hasn't worked.
Good. It's a ridiculous idea.
Dip linings are really cool. They're a nice brown. Beige.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
a nice coffee colour.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be nice. So, it looks like we have a bit of a situation on our hands. That's the one with spray brown, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Right.
I have actually had a little bit of a sneak preview on
Oh,
that.
have you,
Yes. And
Miss Cheetah?
I have sourced some fabric paint.
Right.
And I think
God, just give it up.
Well, she mean a sneak peek. So she'd seen this before they took it out pretending this was the first time
She's
they've taken
taking
it out.
control of it. There's a little struggle going on between
Yeah.
these two, and I think I know who's going to win.
And she's going to fabric paint.
Now, let's remember, this is the woman with that bedroom that looked like there'd been a terrible exorcism in there.
Yeah. Or they tried to kill a band of monkeys.
We should go off and get some.
Yeah, because it just hasn't taken at all, has it? I mean, that is what you call a complete disaster.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. Little House on the Prairie.
By the way, I've just got a feeling this is your Friday nights for the next 6 months. Is there a box set you can buy of Changing Rooms? Because I'm totally up for this. I'm loving it. You narrating Changing Rooms is a series in its own. This is your
Really?
spin-off project. I love it.
This is how me and my mum spent the 90s.
Whoa.
Oh, no time for that. Get that sorted out. That corner there.
Yes.
Pack that in.
Maybe we can use the bed first before they come back. Yeah.
You are
That's a nice
very,
house,
very
right?
different. I mean, this is what's so funny. Within the space of two
Don't care about the
houses
interviews.
in one
We don't
street
want the
in
interviews, do we?
Essex.
No, this is just flim
I
flam.
would have been patronising had you got it right.
Are you going? I shall miss you. Go away.
I'll just be here if you need me. Just forgot my
No, leave it
my
here.
tool thing. I should miss. This table that Anne has made, this is a games table, basically.
A table made of MDF. My God.
That's what every home wants.
My God.
There's a top that slides off. What we got inside, little game. Rectangle for you. You're dreaming about those tonight. So you put your games in there. This is actually going to flip over. There'll be a chessboard on one side. I want you to paint that tonight.
What?
Chess.
So it's
Chessboard.
I like a chessboard.
Yeah, no, but I
Thank
mean,
you for the sub, Sharon.
I don't want them to build me a table. What's on the other side?
ready to put it in the room tomorrow. And
Have a nice evening.
come back and see too many more of these rectangles.
I
You
don't think
just
you
behave
Oh,
yourself.
we've got a cat coming up, guys.
There, then.
Somewhat,
No,
22424. I bet that MDF looks really bad today. Does not age well. You think that any of this
It's
is
not
still
gonna
there?
be there
Come on,
now.
come on.
Draft boards on one side, chessboard on the other.
At the end of day one, Gordon and the yellow team seem to be getting along just fine. But, just up the road, it may be a long day too for Oliver's team.
Show me the cat.
What was that shot for?
What's new, pussycat?
Cat.
Hello, my little dog. Just think that cat's dead,
Dead.
now.
Dead cat.
Beautiful though. Look at that. Love black cat with white whiskers. A little bit of white on the. Oh, look at you, little darling.
Come on.
What's new,
Can't do this every
There's a
time.
postman. Look at him.
pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Beat.
Okay, just got the old parachuting mice to hit the room so far.
This
What
corner,
now?
which I haven't filled
Did you
yet.
say
And I know there's some
parachuting mice?
furniture
Yeah.
that needs to come back in. Now, if we get time, we'll paint it and put it back in. Well, let me go and make a list of all the things we have to finish off today. You carry on with that, and I might come back with hot beverage.
Okay, well, listen. Anything was going to be an improvement in that room, wasn't it?
He said hot beverage, which is I'm going to come back with a hot beverage.
It means a cup of tea.
These two have got no balls. These two are castrated.
No, and it's lucky that they're making a room for ex-publicans, because what this looks like is the sort of the revamped bistro stroke pub thing. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna have a hot pot there.
Producer Tobe says that bee's dead as well now. Yeah, sad but true. Ian, have you watched Don't F with Cats? No. Never going to watch it. Never going to watch it. Does not appeal to me in the slightest.
Lovely.
Yeah, this room is a significant
This is
improvement
my
on what
mouse.
was. Oh,
I mean, they would, to make it worse, that room though, they would have had to, I don't know, wipe feces on the wall, wouldn't they?
yeah.
Because otherwise, no, don't be doing that. Don't.
What, the mouse?
Yeah, this is an awful.
By the way, you can tell she's a ex landlady. That's
Now, I drew him hoping that we could introduce a little bit of interest for the children.
1995, they would have had a PlayStation.
Oh, look at
2000, they'd have had PlayStation 2. So there's plenty of interest.
Well, and what they haven't mentioned is the kids are 18, 19 and 24.
I want to see that mouse close up again. I mean, it's...
I might come back with hot beverage.
Lovely.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That is absolute crap.
Oh,
He's my mouse. Now, I drew him hoping that we could introduce a little bit of interest for the children. And now I want to see what you've got, Oliver.
I feel bad that there's... Well, we have got a fairy door, but I haven't got any interest for the children.
Why would you want interest for the children?
Apart from the telly and the PlayStation,
Here
as
we
you
go.
say.
Mouse number 1.
Oliver, he looks like a rat. Where's the Pied Piper?
Okay, no, wait. You just got to see it through because it gets better, right?
Better than your crap.
Little mouse. See, he's going to be in the games table. No, it's going to be seen from above on the little games table.
Roadkill. They're going...
She's annoying, isn't she, actually? These two deserve each other. These two deserve each other.
to be petrified.
You wait. And for the finale, parachuting
you
mouse.
hung him.
No, it's parachuting mouse.
I have to say,
The
I
parachute appears to have been inserted in the mouse's back.
think they are absolutely hideous.
She can speak about mice. Yeah, and I'm too old to twitch. Once they found it once, where does the interest come from?
I'm hoping they're going to sack the whole mouse idea off, but you and I know that it's only going to get worse.
Don't forget, before we end tonight, you are gonna pick the winner of the sponsor slogan competition. Don't you
In
worry
a
about
competition we like to call Pick as a Winner.
But we're talking about a fun element for children,
Yes.
and you've provided nightmares for them.
Do you think nightmares?
You throw all these
No.
Oh, mate.
Where is
He's genuinely peed
That's
off.
his artwork.
He's peed off.
my fun, cute, gutsy,
You should get her mouse and go,
waistcoated little
Gutsy?
mouse?
Gutsy? You don't think a parachuting mouse isn't gutsy? I think we should just try them. Because I think... See, they're making you laugh. You're not allowed to
Have you
know
ever been
what's going on.
trampolining?
Just
Of
get
course
on
I've
it.
been
I don't know what's
trampoline.
comedy bit. I don't know what's
No,
comedy.
this is just filler.
work on it together.
Right, well, how about I'll give you 10 minutes then.
Should we fast forward to the
Right,
reveals?
position them to where-
Because this is...
We're running out of time. We really need to get going. Come on.
Panic.
We're in trouble.
Now, sometimes when they said things like "don't touch the bed," the person would come in and you know that they would be receptive to change.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the woman for that job.
No. Should we go to the reveals? Here we go.
It does look better.
That's significantly better, but the bed is completely changed. Let's see how adamant they were about that bed.
Open your eyes.
Oh my god. Damn, a lovely bedroom.
Oh my god! I actually like it.
Well, fair play, because they've played the game. Their bedroom has been a shithole for years, right? And they couldn't be bothered to get the paper off.
Either
and put
pull
liquor
that
paper.
paper off or leave it alone.
Come in and do whatever you want, Lawrence. You can do whatever you want. 2003, we're being told. Okay, thank
Did
you.
you hear the way we were hanging on that?
This is in the 2000s.
Yeah.
I thought for sure it was like
Yeah.
1995.
Well, I
Good
was only
Lord.
8 years out. Only 8 years out.
Where am I supposed to put my clothes?
Well, you have got an armoire there, but you are...
A what now?
An armoire.
An armoire.
What's an armoire?
So it's French for wardrobe. Just say wardrobe.
I actually...
Just say wardrobe.
Armoire.
God!
We-
I actually like it.
Ooh, did you hear the way we were hanging on that?
Where am I supposed to put my clothes?
Well, you have got an armoire there, but...
Armoire.
You are probably... Maybe a little bit of editing of the clothage might...
Well, so hang on.
Oh, come on.
They've both got to get their clothes in that petit armoire.
Non, c'est pas possible.
It's impossible.
They raided my house!
You've also got a painted bed.
You cheeky cow, that room
I
is a
did notice
disgrace.
that, but it is in one piece.
Yeah, no, the bed's in one piece.
So, that's okay.
And it's what? It's only okay.
No, I like it. It's a little bit French, Robin.
Do you know what? It's not. It's actually Swedish. It's meant to be
Alpen.
Swedish Edwardian. It's meant to be Carl and Karen
Edwardian.
Larson.
I think it's beautiful, but I don't know where the hell we're going to put our clothes.
Next door.
In Charlotte and Travis's house.
So, what do you think that Charlotte and Travis will make of what you've done?
Oh dear.
I think they'll be happy.
I think apart from the rats, they'll love it.
Let's go and reveal those rats.
Go and look at the cheese room.
2 days ago, this room was a star-free zone, but then Oliver Heath spent a massive £818.90 to make it look like this.
Okay.
I mean, but that looks 90s to me.
Yeah.
That looks very 90s.
Yeah.
It's all right. I mean, I wouldn't have any of this rubbish up here.
What is that there? What's that cubby there? Is that the fireplace?
They was there before. Those cubbies were there before. If that's what you, they, for some reason, I saw that earlier. This table's all right. I mean, you know, it's.
Why have we covered up the books? Are they?
Oh, now, can someone? I need an expert. And this is what does my nutting. When you're playing chess, what's the one rule about the chessboard?
Doesn't have to go. Oh.
As you sit at it, there needs to be a white square in the right-hand corner nearest to you, both sides. And it annoys you, otherwise you can't do some moves. And it annoys me so much on movies and stuff where you've got like grandmasters playing, can't think of any films with grand, and they've got the black square there. Now, is that the same
for drafts?
For drafts. Is it a draft board and a chessboard flipping over? It should be white, shouldn't it? They've balls this up. Well, that whole thing is useless. Useless. Has to be flat. Pete, you're so close to getting banned. This block party. This is all right.
Well,
oh, hang on a minute.
Have they done the sofas? Have they still?
Hang on a minute. How is that door going to open?
Yeah, that's a point, isn't it?
That is
also,
very close.
That's an interesting way to watch television. Like you're on University Challenge.
Oh. Well, that TV is going to swap with that plant plot straight away and then swivel
Yeah,
around.
you
Anyway,
gotta have that on an
angle. Follow the mouse. Interactive fun.
No.
Now, just small point, little tiny point, £750 budget thing, you know, just wondered if you knew about it.
Shot to pieces, isn't it?
Why?
We had a little trouble with the sofa. We tried to dye the cushions and we couldn't, so we had to get some material, which was £80, and that sort of knocked us up to £245. So way over budget, I know. I'm very, very sorry.
Well, then you shouldn't be allowed to have it. What's the point of having budgets and having rules?
There should be a penalty.
Yeah.
He should have to lose something.
A finger, just like a little finger.
You could have gone without the mice.
Yeah.
Unusually for you, there's not a sort of a very codified concept.
No, because the main thing they needed into it. Yes, I came forward.
Go away.
I will never ever forget about what you've done here.
What you're about to say is not much back in, and kind of it's just a playful thing. You don't want to take it too seriously.
So,
a little bit of mouse work around. They're gonna like it. Come on.
Pete, please stop shaming Gatford for losing so many toes.
open your eyes. Oh. Yes.
Oh, they've got no spine.
Wow.
Oh my goodness! That is nice. The fireplace is different.
That's fantastic.
Oh, that was the fireplace.
Oh goodness me!
Those pictures are beautiful.
Could have got a new settee.
I love
the
those
colour.
Those 3D shelves.
Oh,
3D shelves. What?
Whoa, one of them's over the window.
What's going on there? That's not right.
Oh my God.
There's the rat there. But that's not
How are they
right.
going to open that window? Well,
Don't think you can.
I love the way you're just standing there rubbing your hands and going, it
Oh,
does.
that
Lovely
light.
games as well, look. Yeah.
oh, the children.
Mosaic.
Chest, that's set up wrong.
also, this game, Pick-Up Sticks, causes more arguments.
I love it. I love pick-up sticks. Kath hates it. I love
it,
Oh,
but it
it's
does.
such a
We
great
always
game.
end up putting them away because someone is
Yeah.
dissatisfied with the procedure.
My boys will quite often knock. There's a lot of table knocking going on. Stop knocking the table. What are 3D shelves? I'm not sure.
We'll love that. Lauren will love that.
Are you slightly bemused by the mice?
I've
They
just
are
noticed
lovely.
that actually.
Well, that was a little idea of...
Imagine if her mouse had been up. It does look Banksy, doesn't it? Imagine if her mouse... What film is that? Men in Black on VHS.
Oh, look.
Men in Black on
Upside
VHS.
Down.
Yep. Well, yeah, you can still watch
Andrew
it.
and Robin. This idea that the
What
children.
film is
might-
that next to it? What film is that, Pete?
Show me again.
Pete, what film is it next to Men in Black? Here we go, over here.
That is Chinatown, isn't it?
It is Chinatown.
No, it isn't. It says Christmas.
China Christmas. China Crisis.
It says Christmas.
What film is that, guys?
Is it Muppets?
No, because
Is
it
that
ends...
half a Kermit there?
It ends with Christmas. Christmas. So what film ends with Christmas? Muppet. Well, no, it's a Muppet Christmas Carol, isn't it? Muppets. Well, did you just fart?
No, it's my stomach.
Okay. Debbie does.
Debbie does Christmas.
Carry on, well, you're all idiots. I don't like any of you.
This idea that the children might,
White
get interest
Christmas,
and
I bet it
excitement
is.
out of them, but they were rather perturbed to find that they feel the mice look like lab rats.
No, they look like.
No. But now you've said that, yes, they do. Thanks for ruining it.
No.
They look more like rats.
They're rats and they're proud.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
You're looking rather sort of moist around the eyeballs.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm going to
No,
be brave.
I'm fine.
Is there anything you
I've got to be
change?
brave.
No.
Do you think there is anything about Andrea and Robin's bedroom that they would want to change?
Christmas, the big Christmas movie.
Possibly put in more storage. That's the only thing I can think of that they won't be happy with.
Why don't we ask them? Andrea, Robin, coming in here.
Do you like it? Do you like it? I love it. I love it.
So there you go. You see, the mice are nice and the Scandinavian style. Oh, hello.
Stop that.
I don't want to watch.
Stop that.
I don't want to watch idiots. Well, that was fun. That might become a thing.